Okay. It's recording now, Mike.
Hello, this is Michael Jensen from Daily Cash Team and Arnold Fisher. And I finally got somebody to have enough courage and experience to do a Zoom call conference with me. I think it'll do all of us good on the team to have interaction and engagement and leaders that have experience with marketing systems, affiliate programs. We've been doing this a long time. We don't know everything, but we can help you, and we all should learn, grow, and change. And I think this is going to take phase 10 and the money funnel to the next level. And go ahead, Arnold.
Yep. Again, this is Arnold Fisher. Mike and I, we met, I think probably maybe over a year, right? Probably a year and a half or maybe 2 years ago, Mike?
I think it was about 2 years ago.
Yeah. And we, we just hit it off, right off. And we had, lots of conversation about marketing. We never really joined anything together, right? I mean, this is our first time really working together on a program, right?
Right. I was promoting other programs, kind of testing them, and I wasn't in the programs, but I was working with a lot of other team members that were in a nutritional program, and I was sharing it and trying to teach them how to use marketing systems, build their lists and everything else. And then I think I introduced it to you through my funnel. You ended up joining that program, and I still like the program. I may still do it, but you and I have a lot in common. We have a lot of the same team leaders, mentors, sponsors.
Correct.
You have the same sponsor I have in Power Lead System. We've learned a lot from our mentors, and we do a lot of the same things. And we just want to take what we've learned from them, and some of them have become millionaires, and we want to take what we've learned from them and connect it all together with our own programs, what we're passionate about. That's
right. And when you brought this program to me last year, I was working some other programs, and I was really deep into Bitcoin and some other things, and I was just like, well, Mike, I don't have time for it right now, but it sounds good. And after those programs actually started to fall away, I said, let me give Mike a call. And were you surprised when I called you?
Not real surprised, because I was, like you said, you thanked me for staying in touch with you and sending you emails, and I like to go through my emails, and if I just type one letter, an address pops up, and if I know the person, if I've been communicating with them over the years, I'll send them a video of what I'm doing, whether they like it or not. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So what? I'm just sharing my experience and sharing what I'm doing, not to sell people, but just to stay connected and say, hey, check out my video,
Yeah.
And you would respond about the video, and you didn't get irritated by it, so you enjoyed it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for education, and when I was listening to some of your videos in regard to the Phase 10 flyer and postcard program, I found that you were leading with education, because that's what a lot of the of people working online, that's what they need. They need a better education in regard to how to be successful online or offline. And that's one of the things that I liked and I enjoyed about your videos.
And that's what I've been trying to tell people is, if you want to stop, the hard part to deal with in marketing is the feeling of having to chase people down. I don't like twisting people's arm. I never wanted to be like a used car salesman and force people into buying a car that they didn't even look at or didn't even want. I don't want to have to convince them about anything or the value or prove to them that they need it. I don't like to tell people what they need. They know what they need, what they want, and just educate them for free on videos. They'll follow you for a long time before they may even join anything. Maybe they won't even join anything, but they're going to know you, like you, and trust you because you're sharing experience, 20 years experience of stuff that I learned. And I never started making any money until 2 or 3 people I don't know, about 12 years ago. They answered the Skype calls these were people who owned affiliate programs, or they were big in traffic exchanges and safe lists and solo ads. And I didn't know how to do that stuff. I knew about branding for a long time.
Yeah.
I had a lot of friends and followers on Facebook and Twitter and all that. I was all maxed out on my followers, but I wasn't making sales and I wasn't really making money. A lot of people knew who I was, but the money wasn't coming in until they talked to me for an hour or two on Skype, just as we were surfing the web, running our business, but we were just talking in the background. Then I started making a few $100s. I got really excited.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So lead with value and education, and give value, lead with value, and just teach people, train people. I use so many tools online, so many websites, so many different ways to make banners and images and videos and add text to video, add text to pictures, and just share that little stuff to help them brand themselves, and little tips and tricks. And those are the people I was attracted to, so they're getting attracted to me and to you.
Yeah, yeah. And Mike, that is exactly the correct way to run an online business, and is to connect with people and to help them, and to show them that, you know, I can provide value. I don't need to earn from you. You know, I can provide value, and that is to the online community. That is the most important. You know, giving the value to the people so that they can start creating some income, because you and I both know it takes a long time to actually start earning some income. You know, consistent income. You know.
And I went to flyers and postcards. I wanted to do it many, many years ago. And I got phone calls last night and today from guys that they wanted to get in, just like you. They wanted to do postcards and flyers a long time ago, but they just never got around to doing it.
Yeah.
And I was the same way. I wanted to do it because of the simplicity of it.
Right.
You don't have to teach people how to put a stamp on a postcard or a flyer and put a label on it and drop it in the mailbox. It's very simple. Even little kids, 11 years old, can do it. And the learning curve for online marketing is huge sometimes and overwhelming. And people are busy with their soccer moms. They work jobs. They have families. They don't have 3, 4, 5 hours a day to learn from videos and like I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's simple. And I wanted to do something simple because I trained people for months, and they get overwhelmed and they do nothing because they get lost in it, you know. And I wanted something simple for the people who just wanted to cut out of the internet stuff. Do something simple. As long as they're consistent with their postcards and their stamps and their envelopes and their postcards and their flyers, they will make money, but they got to be consistent.
Yeah, correct. And also too, you know, making YouTube videos. I mean, YouTube videos, I mean, can be very, very, very scary for
Powerful.
many people. But you know, it works. It lets people know who you are. I mean, they can look you in your eyes and see, you know, see your soul, right?
Yeah, they see if you're serious. You know, if you watch somebody for more than a few minutes, you can tell if they're full of baloney or not.
Correct.
You know, there's fakers and posers out there, but if they're showing you, I learned this, and you learned it from Frank and Rob. Proof, progress, and results, and distribution, and you don't want to entice people. You don't want to get illegal, and you want to use earnings disclaimers. And just because I'm making money, it doesn't mean you're going to make money. But if you follow the basic steps of what these leaders are teaching, you will have results. Even if it's just building a list, that's a result. You know, you don't have to get dollars is not the only results. Relationships and connecting with people and broadcasting to a massive audience, which is why I use YouTube.
Yeah.
I like YouTube because everything doesn't get buried. If you post on Facebook or other social media sites, it gets buried and pushed down and pushed down and pushed down. As long as you're consistent, and I'm consistent on YouTube, 1 video a day, sometimes 5 videos a day, I stay up at the top of the search when they search make money mailing postcards, make money mailing flyers, make money stuffing envelopes, at home, from home, whatever. I have all those key phrases. I pop up there, and you see all my videos. My recent videos are up there, and some of them have thousands and thousands of views. I save a lot of stamps. I can use postal mail, and sometimes I do, but a lot of times I give my team members the address because I'm busy doing other stuff or taking care of my son. They mail their postcards and flyers to my leads if I get a postal address. Not that I'm giving away my leads, but if they have more time and they're doing the mailing, I'll let them mail it. Whoever mails it first gets the sale, and these people are ready to go. I
Yep.
like to do online stuff, and I like to close over the phone, but a lot of people don't like to do that.
Right, right. You know what? I like that too, because when you get a chance to actually talk to someone, they're doing lots of research. They're Googling, they're on YouTube, they're trying to find information, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, some of that information that's shared in those videos is not true, right? And so sometimes when you get a chance to talk with people, you can really give them the correct information, so that they'll know what they're getting into in regard to the business. And also you let them know that you're there to actually support them, to make sure that they can have some some type of success when they have a mentor, right?
Yeah. What I like about the phone calls is I kind of interview them. They call
Yeah.
that sorting
Mhm.
and sorting out the serious people from the curious people. I like
Mhm.
to do an interview, almost like a job interview. They're not working for me, but I want to see what their experience is. I ask them what programs they're in. It's not all about me and making money and making a sale. I
Yeah.
want to know, have you ever been in any income opportunity? Have you ever been in any kind of home business, online, offline, anything? Have you done anything? Have you ever done eBay or anything? Tell me what your experience level is, so I can kind of figure out what level you should start at.
Correct.
And then I ask them. I like to ask them. They say, "Well, what phase should I start at? What level should I start at? How much?" And I said, "Well, it depends. If you want to make $2 commissions and do it online, start at phase one. But if you want to make $92 commissions, you come in at phase five. If you want to make $185 commissions, you sign people up at phase six. But you got to own phase six to get credit for it." So I don't like to sell people and stress them out and make them. I don't like to make them feel like they need to buy something expensive, but some people are wanting to speed things up and get to higher commissions faster.
Right, right. I just pulled up the how the phase 10 how it worked, phase 10, how it works. I just pulled that up just to.
Yeah, and for example, if somebody wants to come in at phase three, they're paying for one, two, and three. They're not just paying for phase three. You can't jump up to phase three without phase one and two.
Correct. You're right.
So you got to add up all the stamps and you add up all the dollar amount. Lon Lindsay, the creator, the admin, he gets the stamps, and we get the dollar amount. If you sign somebody up at phase three, you would get. I'm trying to read with the tiny print here. $10, $5, and $2. So you would get the $17. He would
Hmm.
get the stamps.
Right, right,
And
right,
then if they want to upgrade, they would go to phase four
right.
and pay the difference. They would just have to pay the. I'm trying to read the tiny print. What does it say? $25 and how many stamps for phase
Phase
four?
4 is $25 and $10 for 10 forever stamps.
Yeah, so they would just add in the stamps and the dollar amount, and then they would be at phase four.
Yeah. And you know what? This is a very simple program. And when you really start to look at the actual simplicity of it, I mean, and the earning potential, I mean, it's hard to to resist. Most people, that when they really take a look at this, they're not going to pass on it. I mean,
Scroll down to the bottom. You can read that little disclaimer
uh-huh.
all the way at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not on this page. I don't see it. The disclaimer
Oh, it might be. It's on the potential page. It's
on
okay.
the potential. Let's see the income chart. Let's click. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the income chart.
Okay. I'll
It says if
click.
you get 5 members, that get 5 members, something like that.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. Right here.
Yep, yep. So of course, results are not typical. These are just theoretical. These are just on paper. In a perfect world, this is what you would make if you get.
Right.
What does it say? 5 people. If 5 people get 5 people, this is what you could this is what you could earn if they all go to phase 10.
Correct. Having 5 followers, of
Do the
5
same.
business partners, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now go back to the page you had before with all the phases on it,
Mm-hmm.
please.
Okay, here we go.
Now look at how this thing grows huge. Look at phase 7, 8, 9, and 10. Look at those upgrade fees.
Yes.
They're getting leads. I want people to know they are purchasing leads for every phase. So you are getting something for your money. It's not
Correct.
just a money game. It's not just a Ponzi. You're buying leads on peel and stick labels, and look at the income. Read the price and the stamps for phase 7, please.
Phase 7, the cost is $200, and you get 60 forever stamps.
Yeah, that's going from phase 6 to phase 7. So if somebody wants to upgrade, that's what they would pay.
Mm.
So we get the dollar amount. Lon Lindsay gets the stamps. Look at that. Look at that commission you would get from one upgrade.
Yeah, $200.
And then phase 8.
And then phase 8, the cost is $500 and 80 forever stamps.
How many programs have you been in where you can get $500 for one sale upgrade?
Not many.
Right. This program. I've been in a lot of programs. So have you. I have been in a lot of programs, but this is the easiest one I've ever done. And some people start from 0 and they come in at phase 7 or they come in at phase 6. If you get somebody to come in at phase 8, you just made $892 because they didn't have anything in the beginning. They paid for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You just got $892 for your first phase 8 member.
That's right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And then phase 9 is how much?
Phase 9 is $1,000 and 100 forever stamps.
Okay, and stamps just went up to 55 cents, so it's 100 times 55 cents. That's what Lon Lindsay gets.
Yeah.
And we get the dollar amount.
Correct.
$1,000. When they go from phase 9 to phase 10, it's $2,000. So this grows huge. So my point is, I don't want people to freak out and stress out and spend their rent money, but the goal should be for every member on our team to get to phase 10, so that if you happen to get somebody that has a lot of money and likes big ticket, they may come in at phase 10, 9, 8, or 7. And if you don't have those, it could get rolled up to your sponsor.
Correct.
So I like to tell people, make a profit and take a third of it or half of it and put it off to the side for when you're ready to upgrade. Use some of that money to buy your stamps and try and buy your stamps and your printing with your profits. We have a full-fledged printer that has high quality postcards, flyers, color, black ink, one color ink, flyers and postcards that they print the ID number on there for you. You get a whole box of them for I think you get 1,000 postcards for something like $69, and you pay the shipping, and it comes from Florida. It's not even, Lon Lindsay's not making any money from that. I'm not making any money from that. It's just a resource of a really good discounted wholesale prices for great printing.
Yeah.
And they do awesome work, and they look really nice. We also Lon Lindsay gives his resources away for 6 or 7 other lead vendors where you can contact them directly. Like I said, Lon Lindsay's not making money from that. I'm not making money from that. It's a good vending resource, so you can buy leads, maybe 1,000 leads. One of my guys that I get from in Milwaukee is $1,000 leads on peel and stick labels for $59.
Yeah, that's good value. Yeah.
So he also has paperback books in the money funnel. That's part of the products. He's written 4 books. People can look him up on Amazon, Lon Lindsay. And everything I read in his little books and his paperback books is the same thing that Arnold teaches and I teach: branding, list building, keeping an in-house list, relationship building, don't burn your bridges, all that same kind of stuff. And consistency, perseverance, patience. People get these when they join an opportunity, they have a lottery type mentality where they're unrealistic expectations. They mail 300 flyers. They didn't make $300, so they quit. It's not realistic.
Right.
You got to think long term. you know,
Correct.
the pros that I'm learning from in mail order, and they've been doing it a long time. One of the guys that I learned from he's been doing it for 51 years. The year I was born in 67, he started when he was 16 years old doing mail order. He says, and Lon says, and other people say 30 a day is the magic number. 30 postcards a day or 30 envelopes a day. If you do that with pretty much any program or any product or service through mail order, you will get a lot of signups and sales with 30 a day.
True.
So we should work our way up to 30 a day. Of course, if you're putting them in envelopes, it's going to be about $15 a day. But if you're using your profits, it's other people's money. It's not a big deal when it comes out of your sales, you know?
Correct. Correct.
I teach that OPM, other people's money, other people's content too. You can share Arnold's videos. You can share my videos. Our team members, if they're shy, they can use my videos. I even give them permission to download my videos, upload them on their channel, put their link in the description. Yep. I tell them what to use for a title. I tell them what to use for key phrases and keywords, and they could use my content, you know?
That's correct. Hold on just a moment. I got to mute for just a second. Hey, Mike. Would you continue? I gotta go downstairs. My wife is just getting here. She needs a little help. Would you continue? I'll be right back.
Is there a way to pause it and we can continue when you get done?
Let's see. Okay, Mike. Can you tell us a little bit about the owner of Phase10, Lon Lindsay? Can you give us a little information about him? I understand that you recently met him.
I did, and I kept seeing his name on since I got into a mail order program that wasn't this; it was another one. I kept seeing his name and his wife, Jan Lindsay and Lon Lindsay, on all these other programs and flyers, and that's one good thing about some of those programs. Even if they're not a very good program, you still get your name on flyers, and you're branding yourself. People get used to seeing the leaders' names on all this stuff. And I was like, this guy must be doing something. He's in a lot of programs. And then I started seeing the Phase10 postcards and flyers come to me from other affiliates. And I called that recorded message, and then I saw his email address on the flyer. So I emailed him and I said, can I call you, or can I have a few questions? And I didn't understand it. I think the first time I talked to him for like 2 hours right off the bat from the beginning.
Yeah.
And him and I clicked right away. And he picked up on my experience of online marketing. He wants to do more of what I do online, and I want to do more of what he does offline. I want to learn what he knows, and he wants to learn from me. So it was a good match, and we had a lot to share and give to each other.
Yeah.
And he explained a lot to me. And just like I told you, once you start getting paid more consistently, you really start to understand how everything works. I didn't know if there was an MLM hidden in the background, that it was a downline builder. I didn't know what it was. And I asked him, one of the first questions was, what is the product? What are we selling? And he said, making money is the product. I said, I know, but that's not really a product. What is the product? And he said, it's lead labels. I said, okay, there's a lot of programs that have lead labels. And then I wanted to implement a couple of other things. I said, well, I want to give more than just lead labels, because that's pretty common. A lot of programs, especially flyer programs, they have leads for the product. I wanted to give away his books. I wanted to buy them and give them to my team members, his paperback books. I wanted to give them other things. He has a lot of articles on paper that I could give them. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to create more value and physical stuff. And he actually has 4 books that are on Amazon. And when I found that out, I was like, ooh, those are more products that I can start marketing and giving to my team members to add value.
Correct.
And he said, well, you have a lot more room to do that than I do, because he's not making a whole lot of profit, because he's providing the starter kit. We're getting the commission. He's just getting the stamps. So he's like, you got more leverage as far as giving them more value, because you're getting a higher commission. So you can go ahead and give those things away rather than him, because he would lose money if he gave away that kind of value.
Yeah. Yeah. Understood.
So I can, if I'm getting $185 or $92, I can afford to give $25, $35, or even $50 or $100 worth of stuff to people, which makes me more competitive with the other people in the program. Well, he took all those ideas, and we were talking about leverage. We were talking about full color flyers and postcards. He took all that stuff that him and I were talking about, all my ideas about how I wanted to create my own affiliate program on paper and mail order. And then like a month later, he said, look at my new program, check it out. Well, the money funnel had every single thing that I was talking with him on the phone about.
Yeah.
He added the leverage with the money funnel. It's very similar to the Phase10 program, but it pays on 2 levels. It's got more products. It's got, the books. It's got articles. It's got, I think the flyers are nicer and the postcards are nicer. You can make money off of your team, your direct referrals. You get paid on 2 levels. It has leverage,
Yeah.
If you sign up, you're on my money funnel team. So when you promote your money funnel postcards, I get a commission from it. I don't know. It's not a whole lot of a percentage, but it's something that I can still earn money off my team. If you get a big team, you could be making a lot of money from their postcards and their stamps and their mailing and their efforts.
Right. Yeah. I mean, leveraged income is something that, that a lot of people, I mean, some people don't understand it, but once you do understand leveraged income, I mean, my wife, she's a realtor, and brokers, most people understand, real estate brokers, where they make a small portion of the sales of their real estate agents. And
if they own the agency, yes.
Correct.
Yeah, and they give the agents a commission.
Yeah, correct.
Whoever designs what happened?
It's giving me some pop-ups here.
It went to the time limit. We might have to start another one.
Oh, it went to the limit?
It says the meeting no longer has a time limit. Oh. I just clicked OK. Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's still we're this is our first time coming up with a Zoom meeting, so please excuse us. I mean, this is good content, Mike. I mean, if it's okay with you, I still want to post this because this is good information. I mean, we can listen.
Well, leverage is good for like whoever's the admin,
yeah,
the creator of the program.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody in Phase10 and everybody in the money funnel, we're all on Lon Lindsay's team. He's a super affiliate now because he owns the program. He's the designer, the creator. So he has leverage with us. He makes money when we promote. He builds his list because we're sending our leads to him.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about Lon is he gives us all the information. When they fill out the form, Lon is not one of those admins that keeps it all to themselves and we don't know how to contact our team. He gives us the phone number, the name, the postal address, the email address, everything he gives to us. He's not greedy. He's not going to keep it all to himself. He wants us to work with our team members because he has thousands of people in his program. There's I think 3,000 people in his program. He can't work with all of them. He sends a lot of them to me and he calls me his spokesperson on the phone. Mm-hmm. Because he knows I have time to talk to him on the phone and he doesn't have time for chit chat. He's running his business. He does other things. He goes golfing. He's involved in his senior citizen community. He gets together and he has blues festivals at his 55 and older community in Florida. He's a very busy guy. He said, I work a lot, but I love what I do.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to be on the phone all the time. So he sends them to me, which brands me as a leader and it makes an impression to them because he's sending them to me. Even if they're not on my team, if they have questions, he sends them to me. Absolutely.
That's great. That's great. I mean, and that just builds your knowledge too. I mean, he's putting a lot of he's just, pouring information into you. I mean, and he's seeing that, right? Because you're using it.
He trusts me and he likes giving stuff. He's given me thousands and thousands of dollars worth of leads and product and stuff, articles, books, everything. and he sees me being generous to my team.
Yeah.
It's just like Christianity. You know, we get blessed to be a blessing to other people. We're not
Absolutely.
blessing people because we got blessed, but it just keeps coming because it's
Yeah.
coming from the heart, and it's being generous. We're not being selfish. We're sharing. We're teaching. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. We're basically, Lon is an old. Not old. He's a retired school teacher. He used to teach math. He knows numbers. He knows comp plans. He knows how to create these formulas where
Mm-hmm.
they can be really powerful. And his wife was an English and writing and creative writing and grammar and all that. She was an English teacher. He was a math teacher for junior high and high school. So he said, I just want your life to change. I want your son and you to have a better life, and anything I have that I give you, that I show you and I give you, it's yours to use to better your life. And I've never met a mentor like that didn't put a price tag on that stuff.
Yeah.
It's super valuable. He could be getting a lot of money doing personal coaching or selling this stuff, but he's giving
Right.
it to me, and he sees me giving to my team. And I take a lot of my commissions. A lot of times I'll let it build up as a tab on his end, and he'll be like, oh, by the way, you got $400 here in your commissions, and he'll let me know where the total is at. And sometimes I just tell him, go ahead and send Arnold seven sales, or go ahead and send some of my team members some signups and some sales. And when they come into Lon Lindsay, or if they come in from me, he'll give them to them. I have even I'm not bragging, you know, all glory to God. I have upgraded people from phase 5 to phase 6. If I see that they're trying and they're really working hard and they're communicating with me and connecting with me, they're not ignoring me, you know, they're really trying hard. I reward them. I don't
Yeah.
want to
And that's great.
I don't want to enable people that
Mm-hmm.
are doing very little, because then they do even less, and then I'm doing everything and I get frustrated. So the ones that are really taking action, especially my YouTubers,
Mm-hmm.
they're making videos. You're starting to make videos now, and those are the people I really am excited about, because they're copying exactly what I'm doing. I'm
Correct.
using YouTube for an audience. It's a free audience. If you're consistent, it's super powerful. You are branding yourself like crazy, and people may not buy from me, but they all know who I am on YouTube now with postcards and flyers.
Yeah, yeah, and you know this, this is our first Zoom meeting together, but I had talked with you, prior to joining, and I have the same vision as you. I mean, I want to grow the team to help to brand us all, right, to make sure that we're all successful in this business. And that's and I'm going to continue to lock arms with you so that we can grow everyone and help everyone to be successful, right?
Yeah, and last week when I met Lon Lindsay face to face for the first time, we both really were enjoying our time together, and I spent a few hours with him, and I mentioned the word competition, and he said, I don't see you or other people as competition. I see them as colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things that I know that he doesn't know. There's some things that he knows that I don't know. And you want to get a team of people that are talented in different areas, because there's some things that I'm not very good at or I don't use at all.
Mm-hmm.
But if I see it's effective and it's worth it, or it's cost effective, it can save me money, or if it can take me to another level or another platform to use, like Instagram or something like that I
Mm-hmm.
don't use, if I get taught how to use it properly, and the Power Lead system is super good for that.
Correct.
Um, and you're in the Power Lead system,
Yes.
you know how it can. There's a reason why they call it Power Lead system, because it puts power behind any product, any opportunity, any service, any company. You can brand everything to you and to your product, and you can put presentation videos in there with buttons. You can create share codes for your team if they don't know how to make funnels.
Right.
It's really, really simple to build a funnel and a system that's automated, and then you just email your people and communicate and build relationships with them. You got to show them the basics, just like Frank taught us to show them even the simplicity of how to sign up,
Correct.
which
And
is what I want. Click on that sign up page.
right here, sign up. Yeah.
You know,
And And also
there's people that never did anything and they don't even know how to sign up. So you got to kind of explain even the simple things. You know, they fill out the form.
Correct. So yeah, when you go to the website, I mean, either you can go to my website. My rep code is 165041. And Mike, would you share your rep code, please?
My ID number is 162258.
Okay.
And they should write those down. Write those down. I always tell everybody, write down our phone numbers, write down our email address, write down our ID numbers.
Yeah. And you click the sign up, and then you.
But I also want to say, if another team member sent you to this video, be loyal to them, be nice to them.
Yes.
They thought of you. Don't use my ID number or Arnold's if they sent it to you. Use their ID number.
You connect with them.
You're still going to get coaching.
Resources.
You're still going to get coaching and help from me and Arnold and these videos. Just I want everybody to make money. Me and Arnold and the leaders. I don't like programs where only a couple people make money. I get upset when people are not making money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, if they hit that print button, it's just going to print a blank flyer. Go ahead and click the print button.
Let's see, come open.
It's going to make like a PDF document.
Didn't open. Let's see. Oh, it's opening. Kind of slow. Yeah, it's to print. It's trying to print it.
Yeah, it's gonna basically, since we're on your website, it's gonna print a blank flyer, and they would fill out the form after they print it, and it would have your ID number on it already.
Yeah.
Otherwise they can choose option A, B, C, or D. Option A is phase 1, I think.
Yeah, option under option 2.
Option A is phase 1. Option B is phase 3.
And option 4, well, C. Option C.
Option C is phase 5.
Correct.
Option D is phase 6. So whoever showed you this video, if they're only in phase 4 or if they're only in phase 3, you probably want to come in at phase 3 so they get commission. If they jump above you and they go to phase 6, it's going to go to whoever's the next one up that has phase 6 or phase 5 or whatever. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
And what he did here is he connected it to a PayPal button, and the stamps are converted to cash so it can go through PayPal. And Lon was not affected by the PayPal
Very good.
craziness, so he still has a PayPal, and as long as PayPal is still the processor we're using, we're still going to use it. But you never know with PayPal how long it's going to last, you know.
Right.
But it's been working fine. People like it, especially the ones that I attract online. I give them the website, they fill out the form, they put their phone number, their area code, their email, they fill out the form, they choose which one they want to start at. I like to sell phase 6 because they save $310. They get the money funnels 1, 2, and 3, which costs $310. They get the money funnel. It's a whole new program, standalone program. They get that value, which is what you did.
Yes, correct.
So you paid $220, and you got a lot of value from phase 10, but you also got the money funnels 1, 2, and 3. Now, I didn't make a commission off of funnel 1, 2, and 3, but when you upgrade to funnel 4 in the money funnel, I will get paid. Right. I'm not sure exactly how much, but I think it's like $90 I get.
Right.
So it's a good value. You know, I'm not making money on the money funnel yet, but you get a savings of $310. So you're getting a lot of value being the customer.
Correct.
And then you can go down to the bottom where it has the form. They choose the state. They fill out all this stuff. Email, phone number, area code, city, state, zip, apartment number if you have one, and then it shows Arnold's ID number, which is something I wanted to talk about too. Arnold got this website because, and I have one too, See, it says 165041. That's his number for phase 10, his ID number. If you don't pay the $15 one time for a website like this, people will have to type in that ID number. And if they mistype the number, or if they don't put any number in there, they're going to be an orphan, and they're going to go to Lon Lindsay, and he's not going to have any idea where they came from.
Correct.
They'll just know they went to the 10phases.com site. But I do recommend getting at least that $15 website, just so you don't have to worry about losing your commissions to being an orphan.
Correct. Yeah, it's a great value. It really is. I'll probably get the same one for the money funnel as well. I mean, it's a great value.
It's got a tiny bit of branding. If you go to the top of the page, it says his name. Scroll up to the top, you'll see your name in the corner up in the top left.
Right. Mike, this was a great Zoom meeting, and I just value your knowledge, and I'm very happy that you were willing to meet with me tonight and to put this first Zoom call together. And I know we had talked about it as well. I mean, we're here to help everybody on the team. And we would like, have other team members to actually join us sometime too on the Zoom call. So we definitely are
yes,
here.
I want to brand them. I want to brand them so people know who they are.
Yes, exactly. And that's the way to do it, is to, if you are a person that may be, fearful of creating your video, I mean, you can get on the Zoom call with us, and then we can help you to overcome those fears.
Even if they're shy, we can put a photo of them, or they can put a Zoom
Correct.
profile picture. They don't have to be on camera, but they should brand it. They should at least brand a photo, and I need to set up a Zoom profile where my picture's on there.
Right.
I also wanted to talk about, click on that Y Phase 10, the last tab after the FAQ.
Mm-hmm.
This talks about Lon Lindsay and why he created it. Go ahead and read that, please. Can you read that to us?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was sending right. What I am trying to accomplish, as you may or may not know, I create income generating programs for a reason. I want you to earn money. I know that the industry needs a program in which people can earn as much money as the program can afford. May need my glasses. Hold on here. And still allow enough profit for the company to exist. When I create a program, what tends to happen is one program leads to another based on what I have learned in the preceding program. Through experience, I learned what attracts people to a program, then include the new ideas and approaches in the new program to make it possible for people to earn money.
That's what I'm talking about. He took all my ideas we talked about on the phone, and he created the money funnel from that.
Yeah.
It's not that he stole my ideas.
Yeah.
He said to me a few times, I don't claim to know everything, and I'm always willing to try something to make something better.
Yeah, correct. And that's I mean, that's basic experience, business experience. I mean, marketing experience. I mean, you get better as you do, right? Taking the action.
So go ahead. When it comes to cost, there's a two-edged sword. If the program,
when it comes to cost, there's a two-edged sword. If the program cost is low, then available money is low. If the program cost is high, thus providing more money to pay out, then it becomes difficult to find people who are willing to risk the money for the higher cost program.
That's why it starts at $5.
Yeah. and this is why I integrated the three important factors in my program called Phase 10. Number one is the low cost for entry and still pay out 100% of the cash costs. A system that allows people to advance to higher phases, thus increasing their earning potential. And three, a payout structure that rewards participants more than
Yeah,
than the
the
company.
affiliates.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay, I'm gonna go down.
what he's saying here is, if you're in mail order and you're spending 75 cents,
Mm-hmm.
55 cents for an envelope stamp, you got to pay for envelopes and stamps and printing of your postcards, flyers, return address labels. By the time you mail the envelope, it comes to be about 70 cents, maybe even more.
Yeah.
If you're only making $2 commission or $1, it's
Mm-hmm.
almost not even worth it because you're putting that much into your advertising. So they can upgrade to the higher phases, which is why I talked about phase 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Mm-hmm.
To some people like big ticket and they don't want to bother with the small commissions because if they're going to do marketing, they want a big payout to make it worth their while.
Right.
I told Lon on the phone the other day when I was talking to him, we were talking, and I said, it's worth it to wait 2 or 3 weeks for a $185 commission. But if you're waiting 2 or 3 weeks for a $2 commission, that's frustrating. That's stress.
Yeah.
But it makes it easier and it keeps you motivated with those high dollar amounts. You don't sweat the big deal when you got to wait a month or I don't wait that long, but if you go a week or two without a commission,
Yeah.
when you get a good commission, it makes it all worth it.
Correct.
I just keep making my videos whether I make sales or not. It's all
Yeah.
passive
Yeah.
income. It's all passive income. If I make money, awesome. That's a bonus. I'm making
Mm-hmm.
videos anyway. I'm branding myself like crazy. People are getting to know me. I'm making a lot of friends. I'm teaching a lot of people. I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting paid to make friends and to have fun and to teach. And that's what I like to do. But when I get paid, it makes it even more fun.
Exactly. Exactly.
So the low cost is just when J.C. Penney and Sears and all these catalog companies started out way back in the 50s or 40s or whenever it was, they started their customer base from a catalog, from mail order. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing in phase 1 or the low phases is you're building a customer base, and then you keep the customer. You do good customer service. That's another reason why I like my phone number, to give customer service, to solve problems. If they didn't get their starter package, if they have a problem, if they need help, if they need anything, I want to provide good customer service, and my team should too. If you want to be a good marketer, you have to treat people good like a customer.
That's correct.
I love good customer service at a restaurant or where I go, and I get very frustrated when I'm paying them and they treat me like garbage, like they don't even care. It's sad and it's disgusting because customer service is lacking nowadays, I think.
Right. Right. Well, I
The
think this was
FAQ page is very, very interesting too. The FAQ.
the FAQ. Let's see. Okay.
If you think we're going too long, we can
Yeah,
always stop.
I don't want to. I don't want to make it too long. I mean, we provided some pretty good content here, but 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 the thing that we accomplish here is to let people know that the entry point is available for anyone at whether it's at $2 or on up to the phase 6 or above, right? It's
Yeah, we can go over these FAQs next time.
yeah. And the thing is that just to wrap it up to go back to how it works again, just like I stated earlier, it is your choice on where you would like to come in. You have the support here available to you. I mean, Mike and myself, we're going to be here to support you. If another team member shared this video with you, join with them, and we will also give you the same support. Choose your phase in which you would like to join us, and you can be on the Zoom call here with us and sharing your thoughts and your experiences as well. Any additional closing comments, Mike?
Just one last thing. If you could open up a new tab and go to youtube.com.
Okay.
I just want to show them a picture of me on one of my videos or something.
Okay. Yes, I'll change it.
Hey, Arnold.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I listened to the whole thing. You guys sounded good.
It's still recording,
thank
Mom.
You.
It's still recording. Hold on. Okay, once it opens on YouTube, just type in there "make money mailing postcards" or "make money mailing flyers" and see what pops up.
Okay.
See how I rank.
All right.
This is what I want them to learn. I don't want to be the only one showing up on YouTube. I want their videos there, and some of them are already like Jamie LaSalle, Christina Robinson, David Randall, Michael McDuffie, Michael Newfield, a college basketball player. These guys are showing up on YouTube and Google too. I don't want to be the only one showing up. Yeah, make money mailing postcards.
Video's going. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of slow.
I think I'm going to have to buy a microphone because it probably would help with the audio.
There you go. You're right at the top, man.
I don't see it. Which one are you talking about?
Right here. You're in the third position.
Oh, yeah.
And fourth.
I think it's lagging. Yeah, and another thing I want to teach people about YouTube is I don't like to have one channel because if it gets shut down, you lose all your videos and everything will stop.
Right.
I have probably 5 or 6 channels promoting Phase 10 in the money funnel. But if you see any of those videos that have my picture on it, just go ahead and zoom in on it so they can see what I look like, and then we'll be done.
Okay, let's see. There we go. You in?
Yeah, my little boy.
In the prince.
So you don't have to play the video, but I just wanted to show my.
No, I wanted to try to bring it up there. See. Oh. It's kind of.
It's okay. They'll probably do the search. Make money mailing postcards, and like I said, stay loyal to whoever shared with you because I don't want to steal, and Arnold doesn't want to steal signups from our team members. This is for everybody that's on our team, his team, my team.
That's correct.
And go ahead and tell them if you want to give your email or your phone number out to contact you if they're a new lead.
Yeah, if I shared this video with you, or if you found me on YouTube, then you can reach out to me 972-855-8290. Again, that's 972-855-8290.
And I'm Michael Jensen, 352-286-8014. Go ahead and write those down. But stay loyal to the person that sent you to this video, and we're going to upload this on my channel, one of my channels, and also on Arnold's. So get involved in these calls. Get a hold of me or Arnold if you want to be on the call, and if you want to just maybe you have some questions. If you're a person that's not even in the money funnel or the Phase 10 program, if You can leave a comment at the bottom of this YouTube video. You can contact us, and we will answer the questions on our next calls. And we love teaching and we love helping. And Arnold is he's not being totally honest with you. He knows a lot of the same things that I do, and I don't know a whole lot more than he does. He's an awesome marketer. He doesn't give himself enough credit. He's a good friend, and I was really excited when he joined my team.
Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, and I look forward to working with you for many, many years to come.
Okay, God bless you all, and thanks for watching.
Take care. God bless.